Hey folks, welcome back. We're here for you again and bringing the coolest vibes of NBA for you all. With the NBA's restart fast approaching, it's time to catch up and look forward to where Mavericks players stand after what will be more than 4 months between basketball games. With that in mind, let's have a look at one of the players in more depth, and let's find out what you all may not know. Let's move forward with our video and have a look at the top 10 things you didn't know about Delon Wright. So, let's begin. But before we proceed further, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button so that you won't be missing out on any future NBA content. Number 10. Birth and college. Born on April 26, 1992, Delon's birthplace was Los Angeles, California. Wright led losing a high school to the California State Championship as a senior and was named CIF Southern Section Division 1A Player of the Year. Despite his high school success, academics led him to enroll at California Community College Athletic Association School of the city of San Francisco. After 2 successful seasons there, he committed to Utah. He played college basketball for the Utah Utes and was first-team All-Conference player in the Pac-12 in 2014 and 15. He also earned the Bob Cousy Award in 2015. Wright became the first player in Utah's men's basketball history to be named the first-team All-Pac-12 in consecutive years. Number 9. Beginning with NBA. On June 25, 2015, Wright was selected as the 20th overall pick in the 2015 NBA Draft by the Toronto Raptors. On July 3, 2015, he signed his rookie-scale contract with the Raptors and joined the team for the 2015 NBA Summer League. On April 8, 2016, with All-Stars DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry rested, Wright scored a season-high 19 points in a 111-98 win over the Indiana Pacers. On January 3, 2018, Wright set career highs with 25 points and 13 rebounds in a 124-115 win over the Chicago Bulls. He had his first career double-double and hit 4 3-pointers to lead the second unit. In 2019, Wright was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. During the season, he recorded his first career triple-double, adding 14 assists and 10 rebounds. On July 8, 2019, Wright was acquired by the Dallas Mavericks in a sign-and-trade deal with the Memphis Grizzlies in exchange for 2 second-round picks. Number 8. Player with unique specs. Delon Wright's player archetype can be best summarized as an all-around crafty playmaker, offensively as well as defensively. A cerebral player even when scoring, Delon has literally every tool needed as a guard, especially now that he's improving as a three-point shooter and off-ball threat. At 6'5", Delon has decent size for either the guard spot, but has an exceptional size for his natural point guard spot, which allows him to use his height to see over most defenders to create for himself as well as others, and also post up guards who are similar. He has an excellent feel for the game, as his awareness of every situation and what it presents is pretty good for a guy drafted late first round and has been a reserve during his first 4 NBA seasons. Number 7. Polished ball handler. Delon is a very polished ball handler who knows how to use the court and spacing to create for himself and others. He is very clever when using his body to sneak under guys that are bigger, and even leaning forward when he gets the ball to create separation from the defender before he even puts up the ball on the ground to make a move. Delon also uses footwork for creating spaces that forces help and thus frees his teammates for easy assists. Wright is as smooth as a feather with the ball, using very reliable and creative handles to run, dribble, drive, penetration perfectly, as he often kicks it out for assists to wide-open teammates. His size at point guard gives him a serious advantage to do so consistently. An unselfish guard, Delon Wright currently averages 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists in only 20 minutes per game. That is crafty stuff, folks. Number 6. On-ball defense. Defensively is where some legitimately argue Delon Wright has been best so far during his short time in the NBA. Delon is a very active on-ball defender, but smart as he does not usually foul a lot. He uses every inch of his limited 6'6" wingspan to cover ground and make it really difficult for guys to go around him, especially considering his slight frame at only 190 pounds soaking wet. Wright uses extremely good instincts to time his pickpocket attempts as a ball handler, averaging a steal despite only playing 20 minutes per game. Delon Wright is an intense but poised plus defender and has elite defensive potential. Keep yourself tuned in as we discover 5 more amazing facts with you all. And hope you guys are enjoying the video, and if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, do it now in order to make sure that you don't miss out on any future NBA content from now on. Number 5. Rebounding. Delon Wright is also a surprisingly solid rebounder for his slight frame. He is one who is willing to risk his body, even in the air, for loose rebounds. Clever even when rebounding, as he will come up under bigs and tip the ball away, leaving bigs often reaching and off balance when he does so. Wright is also willing to fly to the rebounds in the air and is aware of where the ball is, which alludes to his level of focus, especially considering how active and involved he usually is on both offense and defense. In the game of NBA comparisons, one can call him a blend of Rajon Rondo and Reggie Jackson, which speaks to his super versatile potential. Number 4. In common with Luka Doncic. En route to earning 2018-19 Rookie of the Year honors, Doncic compiled 8 triple-doubles by the end of the season. Wright was also a triple-double machine in his own right. Starting with the April 5th game at the Mavericks, Wright had closed the season with 3 triple-doubles in 4 games. He tallied 20 points, 13 rebounds and 12 assists when Memphis hosted Dallas on April 7th, and 13 points, 11 rebounds and 11 assists in the season finale against the Warriors. Wright's strong finish in April helped ensure the 2018-19 season was his best as a professional. He had averaged 8.7 points, 3.5 rebounds and 3.3 assists, and 1.2 steals through 75 games, all career high marks. In 26 games in Memphis, he had averaged 12.2 points, 5.4 rebounds and 5.3 assists. Number 3. Prehiatus highlights. The Mavericks knew what they were getting when they worked a sign and trade with Memphis for Delon Wright on July 8, 2019. Wright had torched the Mavericks for 2 triple-doubles in the final month of the 2018-19 season, and they were convinced he could do a lot of things to help them win. Wright did not disappoint in his first season with the Mavericks. He'd averaged 7.3 points, 4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists in about 22 minutes per game. He has been very durable, playing in 65 of the 67 games so far. One of the most pleasant surprises, though, has been his three-point shooting, as he's making 38.5% from beyond the arc after slipping below 30% last season, when he split time with Toronto before being traded to Memphis. Wright proved himself quickly. He started 2 of the first 3 games of the season, and in the one he didn't, he had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 assists in a 7-point win at New Orleans. The real beauty of Wright, though, came in his consistency. Pick out any 20-game stretch during the season, and his averages during those stretches pretty much match his season numbers. His standout game came in Oklahoma City in January, when he had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists in 27 minutes off the bench in a 10-point win over the Thunder. Number 2. NBA talent in his blood. Wright's brother, Darrell, was a Miami Heat first-round pick in 2004 and has also played for the Warriors, 76ers and Trailblazers. He suited up for several teams overseas since 2017. Delon has the size to guard either backcourt position and features strong anticipation skills, not to mention fantastic hands. His 73 steals ranked 18th in the nation last season. Delon is quick to admit there's an area of Darrell's game he wishes he had. Definitely the free ball, that three-pointer. That's his speciality. If I had just half of that shot, I'll be fine with that. But Delon thinks he's got his brother beat on the defensive end. Delon's games figures to translate to the next level, particularly on defense. Good genes, early tests against NBA talent, and tolerance for hazing make Delon a uniquely prepared NBA prospect. Number 1. Best for both worlds. Reports of the Mavericks' interest in pursuing Wright with an offer sheet, which would have given Memphis 48 hours to match and retain Wright as a restricted free agent, had circulated for several days. By trading 2 second-round picks to Memphis to guarantee Wright moved to Dallas appears a compromise for each side. Dallas has acquired a player during his free agency period to help upgrade its backcourt and defense, while Memphis doesn't risk losing Wright without any return compensation. Delon Wright's current per 36 stat line is 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, over 2 steals and a block per game. That is an absolute all-around basketball playmaker. Delon is very quick and slithery, along with very good feel and an array of moves to make quick but not overly explosive attacks very efficient. Essentially, there is not much of anything that most of the current NBA All-Star guards have that Delon doesn't in the skills, cerebral and potential departments, except maybe his lack of assertiveness and confidence at times. However, he is always active and certainly a talent worth giving an honest shot. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and thumbs up if you've liked it, and do hit that subscribe button so that you won't be missing out on any interesting videos from now on.